And I've been talking for how many ever minutes now with the mic muted. And I've been talking. Hello, hello. Is anyone out there? Happy new moon in Pisces. Uh, it the new moon in Pisces peaks at 2:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I thought I would come live and talk about it a little bit with you guys. I know it's late and I didn't schedule this ahead of time, so nobody may show up, but I will hang around and see. I have already put out 2 daily videos, or not daily, but moon reading videos from my Moonology decks today. But I thought I would read about how the new moon in Pisces will affect different zodiac signs, as recommended by a friend. Hey, Pitbull Mama, thank you for stopping in. I was just debating whether I should just go ahead and start reading what I was planning to or end it and go to bed. I appreciate you being here. We do have the new moon in Pisces peaking at 2:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I thought I would read how this moon in particular will affect each zodiac sign, as a friend recommended. If you would like to put your sign in the chat, I would love to tell you what it means for you. You can do sun, moon, and rising, or sun, moon, or rising, whichever one you choose. Katie, hey girl. Thank you for coming. I guess it's better to schedule lives more ahead of time or not wait until 1 o'clock in the morning. But we have the new moon in Pisces, which is a super new moon, peaking at 2:09 Eastern Standard Time. 2:06, 2:09. My sources are conflicting, so between those times, the new moon in Pisces is peaking, and I thought I would come live and read about how each sign is affected by this particular moon. So if you'd like to put your sign in the chat, I would love to read about it. I could go through and read them all, but I don't want you all to have to suffer through listening happening if it's not your sign. Or maybe I should read them all. I'm not sure. Virgo, okay. Virgo, you're being encouraged to reflect on your approach towards commitment, compromise, and significant others. Virgo, touching down on your seventh house of other people, this lunation is bringing emphasis to everything from your belief systems to unconscious patterns that surround your one on one relationships. What do you value in those you choose to keep close? This is an opportunity for you to reflect on your long term commitments as well as the significant other of your dreams. Keep in mind, Venus will also be in harmony with Pluto, which will likely reveal the shadow side of these energies. Are you ready to put karmic energy behind you? Your ability to confront these darker attributes contributes to your healing journey. Alrighty, Libra. I'll do that. I'll read as people come in, if anybody else does come in, and then I'll read them all so people can listen back. That's a good idea. Libra. You deserve to experience bliss on a regular basis, Libra. And though your day to day rituals are not up for compromise, you are being encouraged to affect on everything from the foundation of your routines to your beliefs around health and mindfulness. This is especially significant to consider with Taskmaster Saturn in the mix, as it is approaching its official ingress into Pisces on March 7th. In the meantime, this is an opportunity for you to be brutally honest with yourself, namely when in regards to the areas where you've been deceiving yourself. Your celestial ruler Venus will also harmonize with powerhouse Pluto, highlighting the finality and spiritual transformation of your values, relationships, and definition of pleasure. Hey Rob, thanks for stopping in. I saw the raccoon over there a little bit ago. If you all haven't subbed up to Too Tall Rob, please do so. Too Tall Rob. Katie, if you wouldn't mind to drop his link, I would appreciate that. Or wait, I can do it. He has a really cool channel where he puts out a smorgasbord of food for neighborhood critters, and it's a fun watch. Okay, so I'll start with Aries now. Inhale the good, exhale what you're ready to release. Surrendering is always easier said than done, but everything about this new moon is supporting you and your spiritual journey. And though you're more prone to taking the lead and acting on your Marcy intuition, you're being encouraged to take a step back for the time being. The new moon is touching down on your 12th house of rest and retreat, after all, but this could also help you discover an unconscious pattern you've been denying within yourself. Venus will also harmonize with Pluto, which continues to speak to your desire for control, generally, or with regards to your sense of authority. There's a sense of finality either way, but it's up to you to make peace with it. Okay, Taurus. No one is meant to stay the same. You can start by releasing the guilt that surrounds your desire for experimentation and expansion. Have you been compromising your individual freedom for the sake of keeping up with an old system? Luna will be renewing itself via your 11th house of association, community affairs, and future visions. But there's more. Your celestial ruler, Venus, will also be in harmony with shadowy Pluto, which will likely bring emphasis to a karmic chapter that's ready to come to a close. This could resolve around your traditions, philosophy, and long-term trajectory. So if you've been pursuing something that doesn't resonate with your soul's truth, then you know what to do. And these are any of these signs that are in your sun, moon, or rising can be messages for you. And if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it on. If it does, that's great. Hey, SoCal, thank you for coming in. Good to see you. SoCal Imagine is also another great channel. Okay, Gemini. This is me. Does your current occupation wholeheartedly fulfill you? If your career ventures aren't in alignment with your soul mission, you're starting to see this firsthand. This is especially significant with the moon renewing itself via your 10th house of authority. But this could also revolve around your connection with a prominent parent, if not a superior in the workplace. Keep in mind, Venus is also lighting up this area of your chart, but it will be simultaneously harmonized with alchemal Pluto via your 8th house of shared resources and intimate exchanges. You're being encouraged to reflect on the value of your investments so you can surrender what's reached its expiration date, especially if it's getting in the way of taking the lead in your personal life. Izzy! Hey, babe. Next is Cancer. Step into this new chapter and surrender to the experience. Think about it. The new moon is touching down on your expansive 9th house of the unknown, which has everything to do with wisdom, belief systems, and self-discovery. That said, this is an opportunity for you to reflect on the stories you've told yourself and or the false expectations you've unconsciously created. Saturn will be entering this area of your chart, highlighting everything from the strength behind your intentions to the ability of your long-term goals and dreams. Are you wholeheartedly committed to this new path moving forward? Venus will also harmonize with Pluto, highlighting the finality of this philosophy, especially when regarding your relationships, values, and money-making abilities. Okay, now we have Leo. What do you value in a relationship, Leo? The moon is renewing itself via the all-encompassing sign of Pisces, but it's simultaneously igniting your 8th house of intimacy, shared resources, and personal investments in the process. Keep in mind, Venus will also be transiting through this area of your chart, and all while harmonizing with powerhouse Pluto via your responsible 6th house of daily rituals, health habits, and acts of service. Reflect on the foundation of your investments as you were in the process of completing a karmic chapter, specifically when in regards to your boundaries, belief systems, and shared assets. There's no need to deceive yourself others for the sake of the relationship. Okay, now we have Virgo. You're being encouraged to reflect on your approach towards commitment, compromise, and significant others, Virgo. Touching down on your 7th house of other people, this lunation is bringing emphasis to everything from your belief systems to unconscious patterns that surround your one on one relationships. What do you value in those you choose to keep close? This is an opportunity for you to reflect on your long term commitments as well as the significant other of your dreams. Keep in mind, Venus will also be in harmony with Pluto, which will likely reveal the shadow side of these energies. Are you ready to put karmic energy behind you? Your ability to confront these dark attributes contributes to your healing journey. Libra, you deserve to experience bliss on a regular basis. Libra, and though your day to day rituals are not up for compromise, you're being encouraged to reflect on everything from the foundation of your routines to your beliefs around health and mindfulness. This is especially significant to consider with taskmaster Saturn in the mix, as it is approaching its official ingress into Pisces on March 7th. In the meantime, this is an opportunity for you to be brutally honest with yourself, namely when in regards to the areas where you've been deceiving yourself. Your celestial ruler Venus will also harmonize with powerhouse Pluto, highlighting the finality and spiritual transformation of your values, relationships, and definition of pleasures. Scorpio, you're rising above the illusion that kept you stuck for a very long time, Scorpio, renewing itself via your fifth house of love, passion, projects, and self expression. While in close proximity to Saturn, you're being reminded of your vivid dreams and unspoken desires. Also, what are you doing to obtain that? Are you being realistic about fulfilling these goals? On another note, this could also bring to light an unconscious projection you've been attaching yourself to. Venus will also harmonize with Pluto via your third house of communication and early education, bringing emphasis to purging and renewal. A shift in perspective reflects onto your heart's desires. And like I said, any of these for your sun, moon, and rising, you can identify with. Sagittarius, when you take the time to go within, you discover your hidden treasures all again. And with the new moon touching down on your fourth house of home, intention, and emotional foundations, there's an opportunity for healing and renewal. In close proximity to Saturn before it enters this area of your chart, this is where the cosmos is urging you to reflect on everything from your family patterns to your idea of home and family. At this time, you could come to terms with what needs to be restructured in this area of your life, while others of you commit to a long lasting plan for the foundation you desire to create. Honor your newly found value system, even in the midst of surrendering a comfort zone that turned toxic. Capricorn, the structure of your mind, immediate surroundings, is coming into focus under this new moon, and with your taskmaster, I cannot say that word, ruler transmitting close by, there is an opportunity for you to build upon a solid foundation, whether it's paying it forward to those who deserve it or having a long overdue heart to heart with someone you hold dear. There is healing and a renewal taking place at this time. On another note, when setting intentions, be sure to commit to a solid plan that resonates with your recent transformations and newly found value systems. You're not the same person you once were, and you're being encouraged to wholeheartedly own this new version of you. Aquarius, your ideas, comfort, and stability are transcending Aquarius. In addition to the restructure that took place all throughout Saturn's journey through your sign these past couple years, you're stepping into a brand new chapter of life, featuring a fresh set of values, desires, and morals. What are you in the process of manifesting? Whether financially or spiritually, this lunation wants to help you surrender the illusions, doubts, and fears that may have stifled your sense of self worth, while others of you get clear on your dreams and goals. Venus' connection to Pluto will also highlight the metamorphosis that's occurred in your unconscious, as well as the shadowy motives you might have indulged in once upon a time. Ooh, Rob, I can't wait to check that out. Like I said, right before I came on, I was over there watching one of the raccoons up there. If you're not subbed up to Rob, please do. If you're not subbed up to Izzy, Katie, if anybody else is here, SoCal, wants their channel dropped, please do so for me, mods. I see 9 people are here, but only a couple of you all talking. That makes me a little nervous, but okay. I'm a little out of my comfort zone reading about the horoscope, but it's good to know. I will do some cards when I finish this, if you all would like that. Make a wish, or Pisces. Make a wish. This one's for you, and there's nothing more remarkable than the sun and moon joining forces in your sign. In addition to kicking off a brand new cycle in your name, you are being supported and intuitively guided to commit to your spiritual journey and long term plans. Also, with Saturn approaching your sign, you're not only getting clear on the dreams that aren't necessarily realistic, but also being encouraged to ground your truth and commit to a disciplined and healthy game plan. What do your goals look like? Venus sextile to Pluto will also bring light to the shadowy attributes of your community affairs and future visions. What identity are you holding onto for dear life? If it's not an identity, then it could be an illusion around a lifelong endeavor. Here's to making your dreams become a reality. For real. Okay. And that was how how the new moon in Pisces will affect each sign. I want to read you this that I wrote or pulled together about the Pisces super new moon. Peaks at 2:06 or 2:09. Like I said, my sources are conflicting on the exact time, but this is your time to manifest. Tapping into your intuition and imagination is easier than ever now. Pisces is the final zodiac of the astrological year, and this season will highlight themes around the subconscious, dreams, and the deepest depths of our spirituality. This is a particularly potent new moon for setting intentions, new beginnings, and fresh starts. Set those intentions. So let me see. I might have one more thing to read, and then if you guys would like some cards, that would be awesome. Okay, so the new moon is the first phase of the moon. It's the beginning of the cycle cleansing. It's also the time to set intentions, and it's a great time to journal your intentions. Whether in your dedicated journal, a notebook, or a calendar, keep track of your intentions. These, and likely the actions you take to manifest them, will change with the moon's phases. Being able to remind yourself of your intentions and track your progress can help you coordinate with the most influential moon phase. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Write down your honest feelings and self empowering thoughts and notice the sense of peace and fulfillment you get when you align desires, thoughts, and actions intentionally. So, the actions to take during the new moon, like I said, this is the time to set intentions. Action: initiate a new relationship. look for a new job, get that haircut to create a new you, say hello and smile, write a note, have a conversation, kiss, pay attention to new people who enter your life. Affirmation: light a pink candle and say, I welcome new opportunities and experiences. Rosie! Hey, babe. Thank you so much for coming. Team Rose! Hello! You made it! I'm so glad. My most favorite people are here. Okay, so I've stumbled through reading about it's new moon at sometime between 2:06 and 2:09 Eastern Standard Time. So I thought I would do a spontaneous new moon live. I just finished reading about how this lunation affects each zodiac sign, and I was going to start doing cards now if anyone would like that. And your messages are at 126 and Rosie's, and 126 is my one of my magic numbers, as many of you know. Yay, thank you for hitting the like. Thank you for coming in. Okay, let me torch up here and cleanse the cards. That's cool, Rosie. I'll try to stop by when I get finished up here, okay, honey? So I have the Moonology Oracle card deck, and I also have the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards to choose from. If you would like a card, please put a 1 in the chat. I have to say it's much calmer with just 7 of you in here than it was the other night. That was nerve-wracking. Okay, Team Rose, do you have a preference on the deck? Do you want the Moonology or the Moonology Manifestation? Yes, this is the time to set new intentions, and it I've made posts all day about different things, um, but this is the time. This is a big one. Yeah, I appreciate small chats too. I would like to be intimate and, you know, get to know people and okay, I'll pick. Um, I'll do Moonology Manifestation. Oh, wow. I understand that. I really do. Okay. Your card is first quarter moon in Pisces. Oh, that's wild that it's in Pisces, and we're in Pisces new moon. If I can find it in here. Oh, thank you guys. I feel like I'm hoarse or something tonight. I don't know. I feel different. My husband was here with me when I did my last live, and he's been working on our basement all day to set up an area where I can do this stuff more easily from. Oh my gosh, Katie. She used to. She's been reading me stories lately. She recently read me all her childhood favorites that I used to read to her, and she uses all the same, exciting voices and tones and stuff that I did, and I love it so much. I'm glad you came, Rose. It means the world to me. I can't see the chat from there, but do you have your ranch? But your card is first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Are you putting on a good front, acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it's best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. Manifesting mix, as admirable as it may be to live a cheerful and happy go lucky life, this card suggests you need to make sure you're not ignoring your emotions. Manifesting mindset. You're being asked to feel all your feelings. Making light of your emotions now isn't recommended. Remember, we create with our emotions. Tune into your manifesting powers. The crown chakra is located at the top of your head and its color is a majestic violet. This chakra connects you with Source and helps you to find direction when you need it. Imagine bathing in a column of radiant violet light and just breathe. Hold this card to your crown and call in its energies with this incantation. Energies of the first quarter moon in Pisces, thank you for showing me that I am divine. I am divine sounds like a new, um, we need to add that to the book, Team Rose. I am divine. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Pisces, or on a Thursday, or during Jupiter's hour. I hope that resonated with you, my dear. I'm so glad you came. You are divine. We all are divine. Oh, I forgot to star. Okay, I'm learning. I think, oh, Katie, I skipped you. I'm so sorry. Let's do that. I already got Team Rose. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Team Rose. Um, if anyone else wants a card, put a one in the chat. Katie, I'm going to read for you now. Do you have a deck preference, the manifestation or the regular Moonology? Yes, thank you, Rose. Okay, I'm going to use the other deck for you. Okay, honey. Y'all feel free to drop links and network, connect to each other's channels. I got you on the list, Lionel. I've got you, Pitbull Mama. Tom. I don't see a Tom either, but did you see my message on Valentine's Day about Tom, Rose? Oh, we have Rob and we have Lionel, who was Morning Glory. Woo, that was no coincidence, though. I went into Kid Wonder's live stream on Valentine's Day night, and he was playing music, and he is here. He was playing Tom and Krista's song, and you had just said something about him right before that, and I heard that song, and I was like, oh, that's a sign. Tom was here. He's wishing, and I think I wrote you Happy Valentine's Day from Tom, because that was the message I got when I heard that song. Oh no, Katie, you're not disrespecting. See, he is here. I missed Lionel's comment to how that even started, but yeah, he is here. Welcome back, Izzy. I'm shuffling for Sweet Katie. Okay, Sweet Katie. Your card is New Moon in Taurus. I apologize, I'm not set up tonight to show the cards, but if you would like a picture of your card shown, I will take one and post it on my community tab tomorrow and tag you in it. What? Hey, True Gypselina, is it your bedtime, Lionel? I'll hurry. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Everything takes time. Oh, oh, my heart's so happy right now. I love you guys. Okay. New Moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. This card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the law of attraction. Value yourself, and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, eek. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times if you've been wrestling with something for a long time. New moon, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attune to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing that you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. The teaching. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. I hope that resonates. Oh, okay. Pitbull Mama, you said for me to pick. Okay. I probably should just pick one and stick with it, but I'm trying to go, I don't know. I'm still learning. Um, I don't know. Since I think I'm going to go with the manifestation deck, the Moonology manifestation deck, because the new moon is a time to set your intentions. So I think the messages will be better from that at this time. I don't know. Give me a message for Pitbull Mama, please. Ooh. Well, okay. That one popped out onto the floor, so that's definitely meant for you, my dear. It is the full moon in Libra card. Find a balance. Full moon in Libra. Find a balance. Focusing on your Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why you can't take action, if you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Manifesting balance. Find a balance between your own needs and what you do for others. Manifesting mindset. Remember that we're all co creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win win. A manifesting ritual for opening the heart. Add jasmine essential oil to your diffuser. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Call in Lakshmi, the magnificent Hindu goddess associated with love, abundance, and beauty, among other things. Ask Lakshmi to open your heart and fill you with kindness and gratitude. Your manifestation affirmation. There is love all around me. I am lovable. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Libra, or on a Friday, Venus's day, or during Venus's hour. The full moon in Libra takes place when the sun is in Aries and the moon is in Libra. And I hope that resonated for you, my dear. Scully, welcome in. Lionel, are you still here? Right, Rose, I promised you when I started my channel you would be my first wrench, and you were. Izzy Pop was my second. Izzy Pop rocks. She is the best mod ever, best friend ever, best everything. Scully, do you want a card? Does anybody want a card? Put a one in the chat. I think I got everybody so far. This is much less. Ooh, I'm glad it resonates. Oh, Lionel, I'm sorry. Duh. I'm still learning. I appreciate you all, new people or people coming in that are new. I'm new at lives, and I appreciate y'all being here and supporting me and dealing with me stumbling all over what I'm trying to say. Okay, True Gypsy, I got you on the list. I'm shuffling for Lionel. Please give me a call. Oh, dang. Okay. Right. Full moon in Libra. Did we? As soon as I put the cards back in, the message leaves me so I can focus on reading for the next person. So I'm not sure, but I think we might have just had this card, but I still will read it anyway. It is. It's the same exact card. And there's no way the same exact card is going to pop out twice. Oh, Rose, I'm so glad you're over here. I didn't move the mic, I moved myself. Can you still hear me? Oh, 48, 48. Yes, it is. Oh, sorry. Yes, Morning Glory is Lionel. Full moon in Libra. Find a balance. Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been going through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Manifesting balance. Find a balance between your own needs and what you do for others. Manifesting mindset. Remember that we're all co creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win win. A manifesting ritual for opening the heart. Find, add jasmine essential oil to your diffuser. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Call in Lakshmi, the magnificent Hindu goddess associated with love, abundance, and beauty, among other things. Ask Lakshmi to open your heart and fill you with love, kindness, and gratitude. And when I read this, when they're mentioning a specific god or goddess, if that's not something that resonates with you, and you want to call in God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever your higher power is, please feel free to do so. And um, that's perfectly acceptable and fine. That's just what the book says. Your manifestation affirmation. There is love all around me. I am lovable. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Libra, or on a Friday, or during Venus's hour. And I hope that resonated for you, Lionel. So how do you feel being the mod? Having a mod, Rose. I'm so glad you have one. Yay. Bird, hey sweetie. Sweet dreams if you're going to bed. If you want a card, put a 1 in the chat. I have True Gypselina up next. Oh, yes, teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Y'all have no idea how happy my heart is right now. Did that resonate, Lionel? I hope so. Okay, True Gypselina, I'm shuffling for you now, my dear. Please give me a card for True Gypselina. True Gypsy. Sweet dreams, bird. Oh, I'm so glad you're laughing. I listened to most of your replay from this morning. I don't know if you saw my comment, but we've got to get back on the same sleeping schedule because I miss you. But I'm approaching your time now, being up this late. And at 2:06 to 2:09 Eastern Standard Time, in just a few minutes, the new moon will be moving into Pisces. And True Gypsy, your card is last quarter moon in Gemini. Oh, sweet dreams, Pitbull Mama, if you go to sleep. Okay, looking at chat is distracting. I don't know how y'all do this. Okay. True Gypsy, True Gypselina, last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Fretting is a sweet sounding word for feeling anxious. Drawing this card suggests that you or someone close to you is fretting. As you already know, this won't help you move closer to your goals as it means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place where you feel good, so focus on making a list of your concerns and then talk them through to clear your mind. This is far more likely to bring good results. Manifesting mix. While racing thoughts can be problematic, getting stuck in repetitive thought patterns isn't any good either. Find a balance here. Manifesting mindset. Getting into a negative rut messes badly with your manifesting ability. Turn that frown upside down. Manifesting magic. These crystals work especially well for the sign of Gemini. Blue calcite, clear quartz, blue lace agate, garnet, amethyst, or hematite. Choose one and hold it while you meditate, visualizing a radiant yellow light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal nearby as you work through your situation, or use 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. Your manifestation affirmation. Loving others flows naturally when I love and accept myself. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Gemini, on a Wednesday, or during Mercury's hour. And I hope that resonates with you, True Gypsy. Not Lionel. Yes, you are divinely protected, my dear. Oh, I'm glad you're chatting. I was in here by myself for like the first, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm glad to see people chatting with each other. It makes me happy. Or maybe only 5 minutes, but it felt like forever. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me read for you, Gypsy, and everyone else. Let's see, does anyone else want a card? Oh, Rose, you wanted to hear yours again. It was first quarter moon in Pisces. I actually remembered that one because it's a Pisces new moon. Yes, I do moon water all the time. I made a Facebook page for my channel, and I actually shared on there today a meme that said, um, I can't remember exactly, but like, F it, put moon water in your coffee or something funny like that. But yes, I do. I do. But I do that during the full moon usually. So hopefully I'll do another live when the full moon is approaching and talk more about manifesting, because the new moon is the time to set your intentions, and then you work towards those during the month, and then reevaluate at the full moon and release all that no longer serves you. Oh, honey, I didn't know you were in the hospital. Let me light a candle right now for you, sweetie. Healing energy for True Selena, please. Okay, Rose. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Are you putting on a good front, acting like you're bright and breezy, but hiding your real feelings? Rather than acting as though everything is fine, if you're worried about certain issues, it's best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. Manifesting mix. As admirable as it is to live a cheerful and happy go lucky life, this card suggests you need to make sure you're not ignoring your emotions. Manifesting mindset. You're being asked to feel all your feelings. Making light of your emotions now isn't recommended. Remember, we create with our emotions. Tune into your manifesting powers. The crown chakra is located at the top of your head, and its color is a majestic violet. This chakra connects you with Source and helps you find direction when you need it. Imagine bathing in a column of radiant violet light and just breathe. Hold this card to your crown, or hold your hands to your crown, and call in its energies with this incantation. Energies of the first quarter moon in Pisces, thank you for showing me that I am divine. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Pisces on a Thursday or during Jupiter's hour. Izzy, are you still here? And Scully? I don't remember. I looked back and didn't see ones from you guys. I don't want to miss you if you did. I hope that resonated, Rose. I get it. Staying calm is a challenge. I am such a crybaby. Oh, thank you. I went back to watching some of my shows this week. The Good Doctor is one that I watch a lot, and A Million Little Things. And I cry almost every episode of both of those. Okay, let me grab the rose oracle. Oh, here we go. No. If y'all were to see what a mess I have. All right, I found the rose oracle. My husband was with me for my last live down here, and he saw kind of what I was dealing with, and he's worked on the basement all day to help me make room for a better space to do this from. Yeah, I'm so glad that turned out in your favor. I knew it would. It could have been better, but the judge at least saw in your favor, and you got that. So you were heard and your concerns were validated, or you wouldn't have received that judgment. Katie. Oh, wow. See? I'm still learning to trust my intuition on a lot of things, and I have feelings and thoughts on things, and I'm starting to share those with people, but I always am scared that it's not going to go the way, and I don't know. But I felt like that was going to be a good outcome for you. Christine, hey honey, thank you for coming in. I am doing new moon is happening in 1 to 3 minutes in Eastern time zone. And so I'm doing readings from my Moonology decks. I'm getting ready to pull a card from the Rose Oracle for Rose, or you could choose if you would rather. Good night, True Gypsy, honey. I lit a candle for you, my darling. I hope that you are able to get that dealt with and be home tomorrow like you want to. And thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. The readings that I posted today about the new moon were very encouraging, in my opinion. Good things are going to be happening. I'm doing good, Christine. How about you? If you want a card, just put a 1 in the chat. If not, no pressure. I'm glad that you're here to hang out. Okay, Rose. Your card is Sub Rosa. Hidden in plain sight. Mysteries. Learning and teaching. The rose has been a symbol of secrecy for millennia. The ancient Romans wore rose garlands on special occasions, and when these were hung above important meeting places, the conversations that took place were considered sub rosa, or under the rose. It was understood that things said under the rose would be kept secret and not repeated. There's also an image of the ancient Egyptian god Horus sitting with a rose and holding his finger to his lips, symbolizing silence about the deep mysteries. The phrase sub rosa may have its origins in ancient Greece, where in 477 BCE, remind me to look up 477 angel number. Type in the chat for me, 477. A secret negotiation took place in a building attached to the temple of Minerva, seen on this card, which I'm not showing the cards tonight, but I can send you a picture. There are secrets, yes. On the building's roof was a rose garden, hence sub rosa. Another otherworldly theory of the phrase's origin is linked to Eros, who is said to have bribed Hippocrates, the Greek god of silence and secrecy, with a rose to persuade him to remain silent on the affairs of the gods. This card represents the great mysteries that are available for us to uncover and remember, secrets that are awaiting to be found, teachings that your soul might be ready to learn. Look beyond what your eyes can see and dig a little deeper. You're here to uncover lost wisdom, ancient secrets, and deep mysteries. Are you being called to study the great mysteries? Duh. To live the great question and step into your role as a teacher, guide, or mystic? Are you being called to question things and unearth the truths unknown? Soul inquiry for this card is: what are you being called to study, learn more about, or unearth? Yeah, it's a good card. Yeah, and my main message for today was Anunnaki light codes. Yeah, that was the card. Oh, cool. This is the time. If you listen to the new moon videos, you'll see it's the time. If I still had them pulled out, I don't, because I've been using those decks. I put them back in. Right. I'll have to admit, when I first started reading from that deck and some of the others that have what people consider to be a little more out there, what some people consider to be a little more out there, I was worried um, about what people would think about me. But I don't choose the cards. The cards choose me. And if that's the card that pops up, that's what I'm going to read. I know you do. So does anybody else want a reading? Right? I feel like that's, you do, Christine? Okay, awesome. Do you want the Rose Oracle or do you want one of the moon decks? It is a really good oracle. I know you've got to reach out to them. I've had amazing customer service with them. They sent me a deck. It was by the same lady as the Rose Oracle, and the box is made to be a stand to put a card on. Well, when it came, it was damaged. And so I emailed them and asked them, hey, would you happen to have an extra box that I could buy? And they were like, oh, no, no. And they sent me a whole new deck for free. So I was able to gift the one deck with the slightly um, damaged box to someone else and got a whole new. I was like, you don't have to do that. And they were like, no, that's what they did. So Christine, is this my first time reading for you? I can't remember. This is only my fourth live, so I know some of my regulars that I've read for. I'm going to do the Rose Oracle for you. Give me a message for Christine, please. Not 12 cards, one card, please. I'll be right over, Rob. Maybe so, but you should get should have got an email. Oh, cool. Well, I had two cards pop out. One is a really amazing card. The other, I'm sure, is too, but this one I know is amazing and goes along if you had surgery. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. You're not broken. You're part of the ever changing nature of life. Ever changing, ever changing, ever changing. Change is your natural state. The rose knows that you were never meant to stay the same, to be one single shape, size, or way. You're not normal, and that's normal. You're always becoming more and more of who you truly are. Healing is happening every moment of every day. You're returning to your true state every moment of every day. Call in your support team of people who can hold you in that, who can trust in the grace of your natural state. A true healer knows that they're not the one doing the healing. Rather, they're holding the vision of the return to wholeness, knowing that wholeness isn't a stagnant state. When you embrace all parts of life, from the ecstasy to the agony, the joy to the grief, the bloom to the fall, the bud to the rosehip, you'll realize that healing is happening and life is on your side. No one is immune to the polarity of this human experience. The only way through it is to embrace all parts of it, the light and the shadow. And as any healer or initiate knows, the only way to the light is to embrace the shadow within. The shadow, and sometimes the pain, is a portal to your liberation. You're not broken, you're healing. Healing is happening. Trust the timing of life. The rose transmission for this card is healing is happening, healing is happening, healing is happening. And I hope that resonated with you, my dear. Let me get a drink and I'll read the other one. What time did you wake up, Rob? You are unique, Christine. We all are, and that's what makes us all beautiful. Okay, the second card that fell out was the Anointed. Answer the call. Leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Rose oil has been used to anoint initiates through the ages. Royalty, too. This card is here to herald you into an even more powerful expression of what you came here to be and do. It's calling you to step forth into your inner queendom and kingdom, to answer the greatest call of your soul and face your true north, to seed even more of what you came here to share, to acknowledge your arrival as the initiate of your life, to shed the external noise that may have been stopping you from being all that you already are, to realize that you've been training for this for a long time, perhaps even lifetimes. The path your soul chose to walk is one that few have the courage to walk. And you came here for this. You're being led through this. Your soul is ancient, and with every step you've taken in every body you've been planted in, you've gathered a kaleidoscope of gifts that are ready to be shown and shared. You're being called to deeply trust the call that you've been hearing. To lead, to lead, to lead. The path you're here to pave has not been walked the way you'll walk it. And as with all ancient initiates, healers, visionaries, creatives, and leaders, you're just one magnificent thread in the tapestry of life. So go on your own way, trust the road that beckons you forth, and always be led from within. The sole inquiry for this card is, how are you being called to step forward and lead? And I hope that one resonates with you, my dear. If anybody else wants a card, let me know. If not, I will shuffle and pull one for the collective for everyone. Oh, I put them back in. Oh, Izzy, you're back. Which deck do you want, sweetie? Christine, I'm working on building up my confidence in my own intuition enough to put my own thinking into, or my own thoughts into the cards. I started doing that a little bit with, I have memberships now where I do private readings and post them unlisted for people, or you can email me for a private reading. But that's something I'm working on. Do you want the Rose Oracle or do you want one of the Moon decks, Izzy? Aw. I'm sitting here shuffling the Rose Oracle and one fell out. So that will be our collective message. And when Izzy tells me which deck I choose, okay. So this one is for you too, Izzy, because I was thinking of you while I was shuffling. But it did pop out before we decided. But It's also the collective card. If it resonates with you, any of you, then it's for you. If it doesn't, don't pay any attention to it. I need to find a better way of saying that. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. Most roses have thorns that protect the plant when you walk past. It's so easy to get caught on their spiky stems, as if the thorns themselves are an initiation for the observer to get to the breathtaking beauty and scent of the queen of all flowers in full bloom. However, there are a small number of roses that are unlike most, possessing few or no thorns, and that's what this card is all about. The rose without thorns is an invitation to dive straight in to the sweetness of your life, to rest into the softness, to enjoy the delicious fragrance, to rest in and relish what it means to be currently alive in this body, to embrace all the beauty and bliss that life has to offer. You have a right to your joy, and the rose without thorns wants you to take every ounce of it right now, to celebrate and lose yourself in the sweetness of your life. This is a rare moment in time of deep peace and enjoyment. You're being called to taste all that life has to offer, to drink it all in. You deserve every drop. You've worked for this moment. Embrace it now with open arms. It's safe for you to enjoy this, to welcome this, to embody all of this. And while life is ever changing and forever inviting us to grow, right now your lesson is to be in the delight of it all. The rose transmission for this card is: I have a right to my joy. I appreciate and drink in the sweet nectar of my life. And I hope that resonated with you guys. Izzy, I will pull a card for you from one of the Moonology decks, the Moonology Manifestation deck. I'll resonate today. That's awesome, Christine. That's all we can do is put one foot in front of the other. Our struggles teach us so much. I would never hurt you, my dear. Okay. All right. I'll figure this stuff out eventually. Thank you. And happy full moon in Eastern time zone. It is now full. I actually had the thought earlier of, ooh, I need to go outside and take moon pictures. And then I was like, wait, it's the new moon. You cannot see the new moon. So that was a real fun moment. But it's still there, whether we can see it or not. Okay. Izzy, first quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindness self. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself? or other people to get where you want to go. Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. Manifesting mix. It's good to be realistic, but you don't want to have the stench of reality so far up your nose that you can no longer smell life's perfumes. Manifesting mindset. Butting heads with others just wears you out in the end. So get into the right mindset for manifesting by deciding you're no longer going to take the bait or provoke a situation. Tune into your manifesting powers. Oh, I'm sorry. Tune into your manifesting powers. The solar plexus chakra is your center of courage and confidence. This energy can restore vitality and help you to feel brighter and more secure. Visualize yourself in a column of shimmering yellow sunlight. Hold the card or to your hands to your solar plexus. Hold the card or your hands, since you don't have the card, to your solar plexus and call in the energies by repeating this version of Louise Hay's famous affirmation. Energies of the first quarter moon in Capricorn, thank you for reminding me that I am a loving child of the universe. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Capricorn on a Saturday or during Saturn's hour. And I hope that resonates with you, my dear. I appreciate you all so very much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. Hang on one second. I love you too, Izzy. Izzy. Thank you, babe. You're so awesome. You're all so awesome. I'm so blessed to have you guys. Oh, you guys. Christine, are you subbed up to Izzy? Oh, I'm the blessed one. Okay, cool. Christine, things are going to be looking up for you, honey. Yes, please self-promote. I don't mind that a bit. Somebody drop Rob's link. Drop any links. Oh, please drop Scully's link. Scully and Izzy will be doing Bonnie and Clyde Part 2 tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And Part 1 was amazing. So if you are behind and haven't watched Part 1 yet, go do that before tomorrow night. Meet us over there at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for a great show. And then he has auditions for, no, rehearsals for Alice in Wonderland play that they're putting on Tuesday. And the show was on Saturday. And if you're not subbed up, I highly recommend it. It's it's a really good channel. He does some amazing things. He has some amazing collabs, like with Izzy and with these plays that he does. Oh, excuse me, 9 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, good morning, Vicky, honey. I'm so glad you were able to catch a live. Do you want a card before I hang up? Before I get off here? If not, that's cool too. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I don't want to leave without everybody getting a card that wanted one. You want some sugar? And Izzy, are you doing coffee talk in the morning? No, of course. I would love to pull a card for you. I'm reading from the Moonology Manifestation deck, since we have the new moon in Pisces. I read about the energy surrounding this lunation earlier, and I've posted a few different things on my community wall. Also, 2 readings about the energy in particular for this moon. Okay, cool. Join Izzy around 8 o'clock tomorrow for coffee talk. Rob, watching him eat those donuts the other day was so funny. When I first saw it, I didn't realize you had cut the donut ahead of time. And I was like, dang, that sucker was good getting that chunk out of there like that. It was funny. So give me a message for Vicky, please, for this new moon. And the new moon is the time to set intentions. So if you have something that you want to happen, it's good to write it down. Concentrate on that. Put your positive energy into it. And Vicky, your card is Full Moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Dinkle! Yeah, this is not my normal time to be live, but it's the full moon. I mean, it's the new moon, and I decided to do an impromptu live. Okay, full moon in Scorpio for Vicky. Breathe through the tension. There's a strong, there's a strong sexual energy around you now. The good news is that sexual energy is a very creative, my face is red, is very creative. After all, it leads to an act that creates humans. A tense situation could be about to boil over, so go carefully. Time spent outdoors will help you to calm your emotions, as well as increasing your general well being. You need to find a balance between your emotions and your sensual side. Don't deny this part of yourself. Use this energy to create what you want. Manifesting balance. Stop laughing, Rob. Balance your ability to caress with your need to be caressed. Manifesting mindset. When you're emotionally overheated, we end up focusing on what we don't want rather than what we do want. Bear this in mind. Breathe. A manifesting ritual for seduction. Add myrrh essential oil to your diffuser. Rest in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Calling Kali, the goddess of Shakti, divine feminine energy, and of facing down your fears. Make sure you're fully in touch with your sensual side. Unspent sexual energy creates blockages, so use your imagination. Your manifestation affirmation. Sexual energy fires me up in a good way and helps me express my creativity. 2. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Scorpio, or on a Tuesday, or during Mars hour. And I hope that resonates with you. I have never pulled that card before, so I was not expecting that. Dinkle, do you want a card, honey? Oh my gosh, have I been muted? How long have I been muted? I hope it wasn't very long. Oh, honey, I'm sorry you're hurting. And Vicky, I'm glad. I feel like y'all will have an amazing birthday for your hubby. Yeah, Christine, that was the sugar card. I'm gonna light a candle for you, okay, honey? You're very welcome. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here with me tonight. Excuse me. If no one else wants a card, I will go ahead and wrap this up. I have an alarm going off in about 3 hours. Good, Vicky. I'm so glad. Like I said, I've never read that card before, so I was not expecting um, what it said, but I'm very, very happy that it resonated with you. You too, Rob. I'll be over and check out the raccoons as I'm getting ready for bed. All right, Christine, honey. I lit one for you too, sweetie. I'm so glad you were able to make it, Rose. It means the world to me that you guys were here. I love you, Izzy. Love you, Katie. Love all you guys. Peace, love, and light. Blessings to all. New moon blessings. This is the time to set the intentions that you want to happen, and it's very likely that things will work out in your favor according to the astrology of everything. Oh, thank you, Rose. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Katie, Rob, Vicky, everyone that's been here, that's still here. And I'm going to end it, or I will keep saying thank you and I love you guys all night. I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye bye.